Now we start with the second example. Second example is find the equation of tangent and normal. The curve x is equal to sin theta, y is equal to cos 2 theta, and theta is equal to pi by 6. Now, as we have to find the equation of tangent and normal, first of all we analysis how we can solve the given example. एक्झाम्पलचं सोल्युशन पाहण्यासाठी आपण ॲनालिसिस करूयात. टॅन्जंटचं इक्वेशन काढायचं असेल तर मी स्लॉप पॉईंट फॉर्म्युला वापरणार. याचा अर्थ मला एक पॉईंट हवा असेल, इथे आपण पॉईंट काढणार. टॅन्जंटचा मला स्लोप काढावा लागेल, बरोबर आहे. मी पॉईंट स्लोप फॉर्म्युला वापरणार, इक्वेशन देणार. सायमल्टेनियसली टॅन्जंटच्या स्लोपवरून नॉर्मलचा स्लोप आपण फाइंड आउट करणार आणि पॉईंटसुद्धा जो कॉमन पॉईंट असणार आहे तोच आपण वापरणार. आणि मग पॉईंट स्लोप फॉर्मनी आपण टॅन्जंट आणि नॉर्मलचे इक्वेशन काढणार. म्हणजे महत्त्वाचा पॉईंट आहे की टॅन्जंट आणि नॉर्मलचे स्लोप काढणं आणि त्यांचा इंटरसेक्टिंग पॉईंट काढणं. त्याच्यासाठी आपण ॲप्लिकेशन कसं वापरतो डेरिव्हेटिव्हचं. फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह ऑफ कर्व इज नथिंग बट द स्लोप. स्लोप म्हणजे दिलेल्या कर्वचं फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह असतं त्या पर्टिक्युलर पॉईंटला. आणि हेच ॲप्लिकेशन आपण वापरणार आणि पॉईंट स्लोप फॉर्म्युला वापरून आयडेंटिटी क्लिअर करणार किंवा सोल्युशन कंप्लीट करणार. सो सिन्स ॲज वी हॅव द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ x1 ॲज अ साइन थीटा and y1 as cos 2 theta, and as per our discussion the slope of tangent is nothing but the first order derivative with the point x1 y1 or theta is equal to pi by 6. But the given function is parametric function, that's why dy by dx is nothing but dy by d theta dx by d theta. Now what happens if we differentiate y with respect to theta? What do we get? We get that dy by d theta is equal to derivative of this cos 2 theta with respect to theta. Derivative of cos 2 theta, since because of 2 theta, cos 2 theta is composite function, so we have to differentiate it by using derivative of composite function, that means by using chain rule. So derivative of cos 2 theta is minus sin 2 theta into derivative of 2 theta, which is nothing but 2. Now what about dx by d theta? Differentiating x with respect to theta, we get dx by d theta. So derivative of sin theta is nothing but cos theta. Now replace this dy by d theta and dx by d theta in previous one formula. Which one? dy by dx is equal to, and that's why we get that dy by dx is nothing but dy by d theta minus means minus 2 sin 2 theta divided by dx by d theta means cos theta. Now it is possible to simplify this. We can simplify this. The value of sin 2 theta by using the formula 2 sin theta cos theta. So minus 2 into 2 sin theta cos theta divided by cos theta. After deleting cos theta from numerator and denominator, we get the value of dy by d theta is nothing but minus 4 sin theta. This is the value of dy by d theta. If we mention this as equation 2, now we have to put this equation 2 in equation 1. So what we get? We get that slope of tangent is equal to dy by d theta but the value of dy by d theta is nothing but -4 sin theta. That means we are replaced the value of 2 in equation 1 by put equation 2 in 1. But we have to find this value at theta is equal to pi by 6. That means to find the slope of tangent, and if we consider the slope of tangent as m1, we get that -4 into sine of pi by 6. So sine of pi by 6 means sine 30. So sine 30 is nothing but half. So we get the next calculation as -4 into half means -2. So what is the slope of the tangent? Slope of the tangent is -2. And we consider this slope as m1. Now as per our discussion, firstly we have to find the slope of tangent, and if it is possible to find the value of x1 and y1, find it. But from given equation we have given the values of x and y in parametric form but not in numbers. That's why we have to find the value of x and y in the form of numbers. So what is the value of x1? As x1, let's consider x as x1 sin theta, but at theta is equal to pi by 6. What is the simplification of x1 after putting the value of theta as pi by 6? So x1 is equal to sine pi by 6. Pi by 6 means sine 30. This should be half. And what about y1? Replace the value of theta as pi by 6. So value of y1 is nothing but cos of 2 into pi by 6. And after simplifying we get this as 2 3 are 6. So it is cos of pi by 3. So value of y1 is nothing but cos of 60. So cos 60 is again half. Now we have to find the equation of tangent where we need a point and slope. Out of this we have already find the slope. Now point is x1 is nothing but half and y1 is also half. So what is the equation of tangent? We find this equation by using point slope form. So equation of tangent at the point x1 y1 is nothing but half with slope we have already discussed that slope of tangent is m1 is equal to -2 is given by point slope formula, which is y minus y1 is equal to m1 into x minus x1. Now we replace the corresponding value of y1 x1 and slope m1. What we get? Y minus y1 means half is equal to m1 means -2 into in bracket x minus x1 is nothing but half. Now we have to simplify this identity such that the coefficient of x should be positive and we have to shift all the terms from the right hand side to the left hand side. So how we can simplify it? If we observe, firstly to the right hand side denominator is not same, so prepare denominator same by taking LCM, and same calculation for the left hand side. So after taking LCM to the left hand side, it gives 2y minus 1 divided by 2, and to the right hand side it gives minus 2 into in bracket. LCM is 2, but the numerator is defined or simplified by using 2x minus 1 divided by 2. Now 2 from the left hand side and right hand side we cancel 2, and we get next calculation as 2y minus 1 is equal to minus 2 into 2x, it gives minus 4x, minus 2 minus 1, it gives plus, I think, 2. So this should be minus minus plus 2. Now we have already discussed that we have to simplify the remaining quantities or remaining steps such that the coefficient of x is positive and there is 0 to the right hand side. So we have to shift all the terms from the left hand side to the right hand side. So what it is? Minus 4x, if we shift it to the left hand side, it becomes positive, and this positive becomes negative after shifting to the left hand side. So what we get? Minus 4x becomes positive 4x. So 4x plus 2y, and after shifting this 2 here we get minus 3 is equal to 0. So let me check once again whether our calculation is correct. Yes, 4x, 2x, and after shifting we get 3x. So what is the required equation of normal? Therefore, equation of normal, not actually normal, equation of tangent. Tangent is 4x plus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0. Students, now remaining thing is that find the equation of normal. I will repeat what we find up till now. Up till now we find the slope of tangent, the point. Actually point is given in parametric form but not in number form. So we have find the corresponding form point x1 with half and y1 with half. Now here we have to find the equation of normal. For that we want a point which is already we have calculated, and the slope of normal. Definitely if we know the slope of tangent we can find the slope of normal, and as we get the point and slope of normal by using slope point formula, we can find the equation of normal. So what we can write now as equation of tangent is minus half. Therefore, equation of normal, if we consider it as m2, then this is nothing but the negative reciprocal of slope of the tangent. So m1, so it gives minus 1 divided by minus 2, and finally we get the value of slope of m2. That means slope of normal is half, minus minus it becomes plus. So slope of the normal is nothing but half. Now we find the equation of normal. So we continue. Equation of normal at a point is given that x1 is half, y1 is half. At a point x1 y1 is equal to half with slope m2 as half, which is the negative reciprocal of slope of tangent, is by using slope point formula y minus y1 is equal to m2, which is the slope of normal, into x minus x1. Now replace the corresponding values. So I will remark here we have to put the value of y1, x1, simultaneously m2. So what we get? In further calculation we get that y as it is minus value of y1 is nothing but half from this term is equal to value of m2 is nothing but half into x minus value of x1 is nothing but half. Now calculate this identity such that the coefficient of x is positive. If you observe the left hand side denominator is not same and same terms are there, same simplification is there, we have to simplify the right hand side, that means inner quantity of right hand side after taking LCM. As denominator are not same for the numerator left hand side and right hand side after taking LCM, so we can write LCM of this left hand side is nothing but 2, and in numerator we get that 2y minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to half into in bracket. After taking LCM, it gives 2x minus 1 divided by 2. So let's check me once again. 2y minus 1 divided by 2, half is there, 2x minus 1 divided by 2. Now, I think this 2 gets cancelled with this 2 from left hand and right hand side. Now, we have to shift this 2 to the left hand side, so it gives 2 into in bracket 2y minus 1 is equal to 2x minus 1. Now we have to multiply this 2, it gives 4y minus 2 is equal to 2x minus 1. But we have already discussed that find the equation of tangent where the coefficient of x must be positive. So we have to shift all the terms from left hand side to the right hand side. So it gives 2x. After shifting 4x to the right hand side, it becomes minus. So minus 4y. Minus 1 is already there, but after shifting minus 2 to the right hand side, it gives positive 2. So minus 1 plus 2, it gives plus 1. Plus 1 and is equal to 0. Therefore, 2x minus 4y plus 1 is the required equation of normal. Therefore, equation of normal is 2x minus 4y plus 1 is equal to 0. Hence we find